Hey, everybody. Welcome to another Monday Momentum where I'm here to share a good word with you to start your week off right. Today, we're going to talk about momentum maintenance. Listen, what if I told you that your momentum is like a muscle? Either you use it or you lose it. Right? Listen, just like any muscle, just like working out, you need to be consistent to build it up. Just like your success, you gotta be consistent to continue winning. Listen, you can't expect to build a lasting legacy and success at anything if you can't be consistent with your energy and your effort. Just like working out, you train your momentum to keep growing or it'll fade fast. And today we'll talk about how to maintain your momentum and keep moving forward so you can make the small wins turn into an unstoppable wave of impact, of success, and of course, of opportunity to change your life and the lives of others in your community. And so listen, the first tip I want to give you today is that you need some type of reflection space. Momentum reflection space. And so momentum doesn't just build itself. It's intentional work. This is something that I had to learn firsthand. Many people have found me, followed me, connected with me, but over the course of 7 years being in a PhD program, being a husband, being a father, being a homeowner, learning how to do those things, and being a business owner, I let a lot of things go to the wayside, and people could not rely on me for consistent support when I was doing all these other things. And so I had to allow myself to just be okay with one post a week. I had to allow myself to be okay with one opportunity a month. I had to allow myself to be okay with my colleagues, my peers moving forward and faster in their business. And I'm kind of trickling through this thing. Why? Is because I had so many other things that I needed to maintain that I could not maintain continuing to share opportunity and learning with you. And so now that I'm out of school, now that I have a clear focus of what I'm actually doing within my business, I'm here every single week to serve you. People can rely on me. What can you be relied on for? Are you maintaining it so that you can find all the success that you're looking for? And so what I need you to do, and I need you to set a time aside every single week where you'll reflect on wins, right? Your small wins, your big wins. I want you to think about all the successes that you've had. Then I want you to then reflect on your lessons. So what did you learn this week? How can you grow? How can you be better for the following week, right? And then I need you to put your stakes in the ground and say, this is what is happening next, right? I am planting my flag on this plan, and this plan has these steps, and I'm going to take each step very seriously. Starting your week off with reflection, learning, lessons, making sure you have a plan is only going to set you up for consistent success in the future, right? It sets the tone for your week, and it also sets the tone for your success because it's building that muscle consistently, right? And then I need you to think about your second step, your second tip of the day is I need you to reframe your setbacks. Listen, I have been on a fitness journey for over 20 years. I've lost over 100 pounds when I was 19 years old. And listen, when I tell you that the scale moves forward and the scale moves backward, and we all want it to go down, and we feel sometimes disappointed when it goes up, but that is a part of the process. Success, momentum is not linear. It's a rocky hill, right? And so I wanted to make sure that you are clear that it's okay for you to have a setback because those setbacks are setups for success. And so don't think that when you have a setback that it resets your momentum. It literally is just a small step back that propels you for a huge step forward. And so I need you to reframe dips as reps, right? Something that you can learn from when you stumble, something that helps you build strength when you are moving forward, right? It's because when you stumble, you learn over time how to catch yourself. And so success is the same way. You're going to stumble, but over time, you learn how to catch yourself so you don't fall, or you don't fall as hard, and it doesn't set you back as much. And then I need you to document those lessons, right? Write them down in a journal, write them down in your phone, take a little notes app and make this a title for lessons and reflections for your week. And every week you just talk about what are the things that you learn. That might turn into your book. That might turn into your course, might turn into some content for social media. You never know. It might be turned into an article that you write for a major news outlet, right? I don't know what it will turn into, but I know that if you don't document it, you will forget it, right? And so by doing this, it keeps you moving forward, but it also makes sure that you don't hit those same mistakes that you hit before. It helps you continue building your strengths because there's no stopping points for you, right? You have literally built a list of resilience, and I want you to believe in that list because you literally lived it. These are your stories that you tell people about overcoming hardships, right? And so the third tip I want you to think deeper about is like, how do you build a crew that will run with you? Listen, momentum is not solo work, it's support work. I would not be here today without all the people who have helped me along the way, those who are still with me today, and those where we have parted ways. They all matter. I'm so thankful to everybody, including all of the people who supported me in becoming a doctor, right? Like, that is not a journey that you can do alone. You can't do it by yourself. Literally, somebody has to usher you in, and you need family outside of the system, outside of the school, outside of the community that you're learning in, to also support you as well. And so I had speaking agency, I had business managers, I had interns, I had assistants, I had students who believed in me from multiple institutions that I worked at. These are all people who were a part of my run crew, right? And so build your crew, right? There are 3 peers in your community, in your family, in your friend group that love to hear your wins every week, that want to hold you accountable, that want to see you succeed, that want to see you win. Make sure that you build something with them that allows them to hold you accountable, that allows them to understand your plans, that allows them to understand your processes so that you can continue moving forward. I remember launching my business in 2016, and I had so many of my friends look at social media posts, look at articles, look at blog posts, look at videos, just to give me insights about how I can show up the best for you. This creates accountability. This creates community. This keeps everybody in your momentum crew on track, and it triggers wins. Because when you're running with people who win, that's the only thing you can do is win. And so listen, like, I want you to know that your small repeated wins become unstoppable waves of success. Right? Keep paddling, keep pushing forward, keep being consistent because consistency compounds your wins. By keeping your momentum strong and steady, you'll create an impossible wave of success that cannot be stopped. Right? Don't let your setbacks sink in. Use them as fuel to move you forward. Right? Use them as stories in your tool belt to be able to inspire the next generation. Reflect, reframe, and find your run crew are the 3 things that I want to give you today to ensure that you are continuing your momentum when you find a little bit of success. If this was good, like, share, subscribe. Make sure that you share this with people who might be struggling with consistency, because again, We cannot do this alone. We need each other, right? And so make sure you start your week off with reflection. Make sure that you see and reframe your setbacks as strengths that builds reps, that gives you nothing but opportunity for your future. And then don't go at it alone. Again, like, share, and subscribe. If you like this video, share it with somebody that needed to hear this message. And of course, as always, I'll see you next week, Monday. Keep doing the good work.